Okay, welcome back. Today we are looking at Mega Manectric EX. It has two attacks. One for 2 electric energy, does 120 damage, and during your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage dealt to this Pokemon by attacks from basic Pokemon. That shuts off a lot of powerful basic Pokemon EXs. Its second attack, which is also really powerful, does for 3 lightning energy, does 200 damage, but if you discard all the energy from this Pokemon, it does an additional 130 damage. So a total of 330 damage, which knocks out a lot of big Pokemon in the format. To support this guy, we have Electric with its Dynamo ability. Once during your turn, you may attach a basic lightning energy from your discard pile to one of your benched Pokemon, so you can fuel him right back up. Once you've used that second attack and discarded all the energy, you have a free retreat cost, so you can switch him easily so he goes back to the bench to recharge. You also have Miraidon EX with Tandem Unit. Once during your turn, you may search your deck for up to 2 basic lightning Pokemon and put them onto your bench, then shuffle your deck. So you can set up early game, you can get those basic electric Pokemon down, your Tynamos and your Electrics. Use some Buddy-Buddy Poffins in case the Miraidon isn't enough. We have Earthen Vessel, which discards an energy, or it discards a card from your hand to search your deck for 2 energy, which can be nice to help find those early game energies. You can also get the energy into the discard pile to use for Dynamo. We have 4 electric energy. Look at the top, or 4 electric generators. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck and attach up to 2 basic lightning energy cards you find there to your bench of lightning Pokemon any way you like. So you can start powering them up early instead of manually attaching or dynamotoring. You have Mega Signals to find the Mega Manectric, Nest Balls to get the Miraidon and other basic Pokemon, Pokégear to find all our supporters, Prime Catcher because you can knock out anything. It's nice to gust up stuff to take out 2 prize cards or 3 prize cards easily. We have Super Rods or get some recovery of the energy or mainly the Pokemon, because we can recover the energy with Dynamotor with Electric. Ultra Ball to find all our stage 2s and get rid of the lightning energy. Arven to find our items and our tools. Lillie's to get a fresh new hand with 6 or 8 cards, depending on the amount of prize cards we have. And Professor's Research, which discards our hand to get 7 brand new cards. For our tools, we have 1 rescue board and 2 Vitality Band. The Vitality Band is in there if to hit nice numbers, so we don't have to discard all the energy. If we want to hit like a Pheasantipede or something, we hit 210 without discarding all our energy. We have a rescue board, which we could probably switch out for Air Balloon. I think I'm going to do that in a second, because that's helping if they gust up a Miraidon, or Miraidon stuck in the active spot, and if they gust up our Electric, so we can retreat it easier, because it has 2 retreat costs. And then we have 9 electric energy. So that's our deck list. Now we're going to head into some test games, see how the deck runs, see there. Okay, we've won the coin flip. We get to choose if we go first or second. With this deck, we want to go first, so we can set up our board and hopefully get a turn to attack. This deck is really consistent. Let's see what we get. Okay, so we're going to put our Electric in front. So on your first turn, you just want to set up the board really nice. You don't want to try and attack, you don't want to try and do anything fancy, you just want to get all your basic Pokemon down. So I'm trying to look if there's a way to get energy in play. I'm thinking Arven, maybe either Electric Generator or the Earthen Vessel. Or maybe Nest Ball for Miraidon and then Tandem Unit. And then next turn we can do that with the energy. But then we don't have any energy. It's a tough decision. Okay. I think we're playing this Charizard EX. Yes, we are. Let's see. Okay, we top decked the energy. Oh, wait, we can't Arven because we're going first. We're gonna Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Then we're gonna get Electric and Tynamo. And then we're gonna attach a lightning energy to him. So next turn, I think we can Arven for Earthen Vessel, and Mega Signal for Mega Electric, and then we can start swinging. Okay, I don't know what they're playing. We got a lot going down there. Pheasantipede, Charmander, and Mega Hair Balls. A lot of stuff there. see what they do. Hopefully this is a good match. Please don't just pass. That will not be very fun. Okay. Get it. Oh, okay. I don't think they're very good, but it's okay. The thing that is, I probably may have clicked the casual instead of the ranked. Next game, it'll be ranked. Mega Signal. Get one of these guys. Okay, Arven. Maybe get a Nest Ball. And save Vitality Band. A Nest Ball or Miraidon. Let's get those other two filled. We want our perfect board state would be 2 Electrics, a Miraidon, and 3 Electrics, 2 Mega Manectrics, and a Miraidon. That would be perfect. Because then we can consistently use our full 330 each turn. We will be able to Flash Ray, and these guys can't ball, so they literally can't attack us next turn. Because we use that first attack, which makes us not take damage from basic Pokemon. And Heracross and Festivity don't evolve, so therefore they cannot attack us because they're basic Pokemon. I think this game may go pretty quick, but we can still show the deck in action in this game, which is nice. We can get this other Mega Manectric. We can get Electric right here. Maybe start using our second attack. Because I think what we do, we charge up the second attack, discard out all our energy, and then the turn after that we can show how it works with their retreating and the electric. Works pretty swiftly. So they're gonna flip the script, as they should, because we just knocked them out. This art is very beautiful on the electric. It's like in the coral. Okay, there's Arven. Get item and a tool out of your deck. They will get. I have no idea what they could get from this. Maybe a Buddy-Buddy try to sleep a Charizard. That's an idea. Still win if they did that though. Which is nice because if we get knocked out, our energy goes in the discard pile. But Tynamos can, or the Electrics, can bring it back from the discard pile, so we don't really need that much energy recovery. Which is nice. They got, what do they get from that? They got a Buddy-Buddy Poffin and Air Balloon, so they can move this out of the active spot, so I don't take 3 grass cards. They can get 2 more basic Pokemon with 70 HP or less. So that's pretty good for them. So the Air Balloon does take away 2 of the retreat costs. So he practically has to retreat if he attaches it to the Heracross. I did go ahead and switch the rescue board for an Air Balloon because it just felt better in my opinion. Playing a little slow over there, but we can handle it. Oh, there's a lot going on in this deck. Fan Rotom and Charcadet. Energy Search Pro, okay. I mean, they can do them. I guess we're probably gonna do ranked next because this does not seem too great of a player or deck, but we do not judge. It's okay. Just getting 2 energy off their ace spec. Energy Search Pro. That hasn't been used much anymore, has it? With Goldango not using it anymore. It's not so much good. I haven't seen it in a while. They've attached to Pheasantipity, so they're probably going to try and Cool Arrow, which does 100 damage to one of my Pokemon, any Pokemon. But I don't think that stops me that much. Are they just going to pass, or do they have more? I can't use this ability, because it's only on their first turn. They attached the Air Balloon to Pheasantipity, which is a little strange. So they could have moved 3 Riser out of the active spot. But they just pass it over now. We have all been Mega Manectric, so we have another one ready. With our Electric. See if we can get like a Lillie or something. I like research better. So that gives us 7 cards instead of 6. Okay. I can work with that. Attach there. Or attach there. And then we'll Electric Generator, see if we can get anything. Ooh, 3! But we can only use 2. Attach both of them there. That was crazy. 3 out of 5 for energies. Now, we can use the second attack, discarding all our energy to do 340 damage with the Vitality Band, which gives us an extra 10. We get our 3 prize cards for knocking out a Mega Evolution, which is nice. See, next turn, we can free retreat, or we can Dynamotor onto him, free retreat to him, and then Dynamotor onto this guy. It all works out. It's nice that there's free retreat. Maybe we can get Prime Catcher next turn. Prime Catcher also works nice because we could keep our same guy in the active spot because we could Prime Catcher and retreat for free. Another nice thing. Tynamo is also easy to start with because it allows you to Electric Generator and Dynamotor, and you have free retreat, so you can get out of the active spot. That's a nice part of the deck. See, it's pretty consistent, gets set up really nice. Rarely gets stopped. From setting up at least. Could still lose. It's always nice when the deck always sets up. I know people play this in the Miraidon deck with like Iron Hands and Zekrom and stuff, but it works too as Jesses. So they're gonna Mega Signal. I don't know what they're gonna get. Maybe a Mega Charizard. Oh, and they feel it. No Mega Pokemon for them. Yeah, I think the best thing we can do next turn is just Lillie's Determination and try to get a Prime Catcher so that we can bring up that Vitality and knock it out for 2 more prize cards. And Miraidon, yeah, I don't think this deck is very good, their deck. So yeah, we'll play next game and hopefully get a better deck to play against, or a better game to show off this deck. But we did see that this deck does work. I'll show you right now what we can do. We can Dynamotor onto this dude, and then retreat for him, and use our other 2 Dynamotors to attach the last 2 to him, and then manually attach here, so that every turn we just fully discard our energy and there's no repercussion. I think we could probably thin, because we just want that Prime Catcher. So we'll just get a random card. Because we're gonna Lillie. That. Hopefully we get a Prime Catcher. We do not, sadly. Can attach a Vitality Band. And I think we're just gonna attack with our first attack. So Basic Pokemon can't do any damage to us, so Vitality can't attack our active, but I can attack these bench Pokemon down here. I think we have this game in the bag though. We'll just have to see. They may just attack. Whatever they do, even if they somehow knock out this guy too, they could do 340 damage, just like that. Quick. They're gonna Ultra Ball. I don't know if they realize it's kind of done for them, but we'll let them play it out. They have a Mega Loop. Okay, this deck just does everything, doesn't it? Heracross, Lopunny, Charizard, Miraidon, Charcadet, ton of things. Energy Surge Pro. But we do not judge. Anyone can build a deck however they want. Okay, they do get the Charizard EX. Are they gonna start attack? Is this the strat all along? Make me think they're bad, and then they just start swinging with the Charizard when I have one prize card left, so they end up knocking me out. Is that how you do it? They are knocking me out if they have 2 fire energy in their deck. But we can come back with this guy. It is a good idea on their part. Okay, don't know why they attached 3, but it's cool, it's cool. They can retreat and start attacking with Charizard. I can knock this guy out. I can take 3 full prize cards in 1 turn. That's the one downside of this deck. You are losing 3 prize cards every time they knock you out, which isn't very good for you, as you might guess. So, like, they only have to knock out 2 of these guys. But it's actually better for them to knock out, like, Electrics, or, like, boss them up or something. Because that's my main engine. Because I'll always have another one of these ready to go. So if you knock this guy, I'm just gonna knock you out back. Okay. I'm not gonna worry about anything. I'm not gonna, like, slow play or anything. Just gonna cut straight to the chase. And extra damage, knock him out, get our last prize card, and GG. Alright, we'll head into another ranked match. See you there. If we get to choose again, we will go first once more. Okay. I think we're actually going to leave with Tynamo, because he does have free retreat. So the upside to this, we can Electric Generator, and we can Dynamotor to this guy on the bench. So I'm starting to play on my turn. I'm starting to see how it's going to pan out. I think we Buddy-Buddy, and like put this guy down. Buddy-Buddy, Electric, Tynamo, Electrike. Attach it. Okay, I see it. I see the vision. Ooh, Grimmsnarl with Serendipity. Interesting. I don't even think we need Miraidon, because we can just another Electrike. Yeah, this is our 4. This is what we want right here. Attach. Here. Okay, nothing. Probably could have waited for that. I'm gonna pass now. His next turn we can evolve Lillie. See if we get like a Electric. Back in Dynamotor. Oh, is this the same guy? This is a ranked match. I mean, this isn't the same guy. I don't know what this is doing here, but I don't know where we're gonna find a better match, honestly. So, we're gonna evolve here. Lillie's Determination. Okay, whoa. That's kind of bad. It's a terrible hand. It's just all stores. But we can Mega Signal for another Manectric. And evolve. Now we can retreat. We do not need this Miraidon because we already have all our basics down. We will not be able to knock out the Serendipity, sadly, with a tiny Flash Ray. Just their first attack. But their basics can attack me back. At least can't do any damage. As you see, you get all your basics down and evolve. Nice, so you can get the turn to attack pretty much every game. Which is nice. It's very consistent. It does a lot of power. Sets up nice, but its only downside is just it's 3 prizer. It's a 3 prizer, which is not too great. Okay, I'm gonna Electric Generator, get 1 to that guy. Attach 1 there, so now I can use the second attack, which is nice. I'm just gonna Lillie because I don't really like this hand. I think I like this one better. We don't need more than 3 Tynamos, so I could Nest Ball for Electrike. Could work. An Electric Generator. Get nothing. And then this is a nice play that we could do. So we Prime Catcher. Bring up him, but you'd be like, oh no, we can't attack. But this guy is for a Tree Goss. So you can bring up this guy. So it's basically just a boss orders at that point. But in an item card. So that makes it really good in this deck. So now they can't get out of Grimsnarl next turn. Oh, and there's the concession. That is our second win. So we'll go into the outro. See you there. Okay, we just went 2-0 with 2 short games, but they both did show how consistent this deck was and the amount of power it can do. We showed all the combos, the Prime Catcher combo, the Electric combo with the switching. We saw Miraidon work. We saw all the parts come together. That was a nice 2 games for setting up. They may not have been the best opponents or the best games to show it off, but they did work. The deck did work really well. So if you made it this far, thank you. Deck list will be in the description. And peace out.